Howdy folks, this morning's soap is brought to us from RazoRock. Name of this one here is called the Dead Sea, and it comes in a heavy glass container. The lid is aluminum, and that's what the label looks like there on the side there. And you can kind of tell, there's a good shot of it right there, how thick this glass is. About 8.5 ounces of goodness right there. Some of the scents on this that you might pick up with your nose is lemon, rosemary, saffron, sandalwood. I've got it over here in the scuttle, and when I was whipping it up, definitely picked it up with my nose, so that's pretty good if I'm picking it up with my nose. That's what the bottom there looks like. It's got the ingredients and whatnot. And of course, got the matching aftershave. Every once in a while, if you watch this, you can catch it on sale. 8.5 ounces of soap and then the matching splash. Usually in my opinion, it's an awesome buy. I really like the, I'm sorry, this soap, the way it's set up. It's considered to be, I guess, classic Italian soap, I guess it is. Anyhow, I would almost call it a firm cream, a crope, pretty close. It's very pliable, but it's firm, but it's easy to scoop out. I really like the soap base, as well as the scent. Got the Taconic Preshave oil, 2 pumps per shave. Already wet the hot towel to the face and put 2 pumps on. And I've been using it since I got it. That's how much I've used so far. So it's lasted quite a while. And before I forget, excuse me, I mentioned before from Stirling, this is the size of the container for the frost drops. What's that? Yeah, 1 fluid ounce. And so if you're looking to add a little bit of a cooling effect to your shave and just add it to your lather or witch hazel or aftershave or whatever it happens to be, might consider this here. It's like I say, it's inexpensive, just $5. So just to give it a try to see how it works out for you. Shaver of the day is the RazoRock Mamba 70. Yeah, there you go. And the handle is this one here is called the UFO, and I've got a link to it down below. You can get this with several different kind of handles, and of course with different weights, lengths, and the whole 9 yards. And if you can see underneath there, of course, it's got if I can hold it there, it's got RazoRock, and it's got the Made in Canada and the number, and it's got all that cool stuff there on the bottom. Now, I did not, I should say different handles, different prices too. I got this one here, I guess you might call us on a special, in that there's supposed to be something wrong with this one here. And I can't tell what it is. Don't know. Shaves just fine. But it's a nice razor. I think when I got it, it was like $50, $49.99 or something like that. Just thought I'd give it a try, and I can't find what's wrong with it. It looks just fine to me. Oh, blade of choice. This will be another one with the Baili. This one here is a super blue stainless. I think it's platinum, if that's what it says on the blade there. And I've got the lather whipped up here in the Crown King scuttle. It's almost drippy. It's wet. There you go. It's fairly wet. And this particular brush, this is an older version. This RazoRock brush here, this one here is called the Big Bruce. The newer version ones will have RazoRock on the bottom and Big Bruce on the bottom, or if you get the one that just says Bruce, in other words, smaller version of this one here. I've had this one here for a while, and it's got a pretty, the nut seems to be pretty good size. It's almost as big as my Heritage Collection Ever Ready here. You see how big that is. It's almost that big. It is huge. If I remember right, I think they referred to the knot as a Plisson knot, or a Plisson soft, or something like that. In a way, it kind of reminds me of some of the brushes I got with knots that are called whip dog knots. But works just fine. I think it's about time to get started here. Having too much fun with whipping up the lather. It whips up pretty easy. Also, before I forget, before I got started this morning, I was taking headache medication, trying to get this headache to subside. And I knew that through Instagram that Manny had posted a new video. So it took me a moment just to hunt it down. So I was watching part of it, and I got a link down below. You ought to give it a shot. In other words, watch it, even if you got just a few moments, because I don't know, at least in my travels, it is the only video that I know where, in case you might phrase it this way, trucker shaving in his truck. And I thought it was a pretty cool idea. I mean, every once in a while, Manny was on his truck stops, you know, as he's working, he'll be in a truck stop shaving and do a video there. You know, life does continue on, even if you are traveling over the road or whatever the case might be, traveling. Jeremy knows about that. You know, you still got to shave. And he decided to do one in his truck, and I thought it was a great idea. Just a fantastic one. Yeah, it's, how you say, real life in that other trucks will be moving about, starting up, you hear all the sounds and so on and so forth, and to me, I just thought that that was a great idea. As well as check out his thumb, the beginning of his video. I thought that was pretty cool. It was just a great idea all the way around. But anyway, like I say, I got a link down below as well as for this stuff here also. Blade seems to be working out all right in this particular shaver. It doesn't have me, at least not at this point with the green pass, it doesn't have me, I guess you might say, reaching for another blade, which is a good sign in my opinion. I also should mention the knurling on this handle is, it's not a sharp knurling, but it's pronounced to enough where you actually feel like you got a hold of it. Feels pretty nice. I don't have the super null handle to, in other words, to compare it to, but it gives me that impression that it's got that kind of knurling. Like I said, you can get this in different handles, which, you know, come different weights and lengths and whatnot. I'm not sure why I gravitated to the UFO handle. Not sure just yet. One of these days, maybe I'll put my finger on, but I think it might be that I was, I guess you might say, interested in the knurling. I think the what is it, the super knurled one, I think the handle is longer and this one here is shorter, and I was looking for the shorter handle. I have a few handles that are long. I've got one that's solid brass that is pretty long. It's back over here. It is. It's all of 4 inches, if not more. So not only is it long, it's heavy. It's got weight behind it. It's got a lot of weight. Also should mention, I'm trying to, a few months back, got a new cell phone. And this will be my first time go using it. Sometimes when on my old video camera, how I see it directly from the memory card, and then when it gets uploaded, it's not always the same, how you say, quality, if you will. So in other words, you know, the light will be bright, you know, the shining off from the top of my head will be, in other words, visible and you know, coming off the memory card, but when it gets to YouTube, for whatever reason, it would not be the same. And so one of the reasons why I don't particularly care for uploading off of a cell phone, the ones I've used in the past, it takes forever to get those uploaded. And with my video camera, I just pop out the memory card, put it in there, and it, you know, 10, maybe 15 minutes if I got a long video, doesn't take very long to upload it. On a phone, it could take up to 30 or so minutes. It was just like painfully slow. So go and give this one a try. See how it works out. This is working out really well. I understand not everybody may appreciate this particular blade. Just depends on how your neck feels. It seems to be quite all right on the cheek. The only difference I ever notice is down on my neck. Not a bad blade by any means, and it's inexpensive. I want to say on Amazon you can find a 200 pack for $15, $16, I think it is. So it's very comparable price-wise to a derby blade. I think I've seen derbies at 200 a pack, right around that same price range. I say it's not a bad blade, especially at that price. You know, it's definitely worth a try. I'd give it a try. I've had these blades for quite a while. This box here is a 10 pack. Comes in a 5 pack also, and the packaging is just a bit different on the 5 pack. It's got how you say wording on there that I can't read. Different language. Not that that bothers me. As long as I know what's in the box, I'm fine with it. I probably should, maybe I should go ahead and put a link down below. Razor Blades Club, I get them all confused. Anyway, I think I will put a link down below to the website. And it's been a good source, not only for me to order a lot of my blades from, especially when I'm ordering just individual packs and whatnot. Tri-Blade's another good one to go to. But Razor Blade Clubs, it does a good job telling you what country it's coming from, and in other words, if it's what it's coated with, whether it's just straight up stainless or whether it's got some kind of polymer ceramic type coating, and whether it's Teflon, platinum, whatever the case might be. It does a good job in telling you what the coating is, because some of these blades on the boxes don't really tell you a whole lot. And from what I can read from here, it doesn't really tell you a whole lot about, because it just says super blue blades. In other words, there's no indication what it's coated with. In other words, you don't know what you're getting. Razor Blade Club, in the description down below, it'll give you that information. And a lot of times that helps me decide on what ones I want to try first when I go to order them. And you can order by the box, in other words, a 10 pack or 5 pack, whatever they come in. And it'll tell you if you want a whole pack, whether it comes in a 5 to a box or 10 to a box, and you can order, I think, 30, and as well as the whole box. In other words, the whole carton, I should say. In other words, a 100 pack or whatever the case might be, if they have them. I'll put a link down below to the website. If you order more than 100 blades, I think the shipping is free, if I remember right. 100 plus blades, you get shipping's free. And if I remember right, the shipping's not bad to begin with. I'm wanting to say $3.99, but I can't remember for sure. But it's just another place, to, I guess you might say, like Tri-Blade. Order several different packs. Trial pack to see how you like some of the blades, because sometimes what you see, what some folks will use, and then there's other blades that in other words, you'll never see on a shave a day posting or anything like that. And you might get pleasantly surprised, like I have been. Lord Cool is probably one of the ones that just shocked me the first time I ever tried one. It's like, wow, these blades are pretty good. Quite a surprise. Nice shave this morning. Yeah, it worked well in this. These two worked well with each other. I was really concerned about using this blade. I've got a few more that are the same way. I'm like, I guess the only way to know is to try it, and probably should do it on camera the first time so you can see the you know, the end result, if I'm bleeding everywhere, if I'm like, no, gotta change the blade now. Alum Block, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrement, Crown King, Complete Reserve Band this morning. But boy, I've had those blades before. Sometimes I can get through the shave and it's like, not again. That blade was not for me. And it's going to be like that. As you get older, your skin's going to change. Your whiskers might actually change. In other words, as it goes from being a little bit more difficult to cut, whatever the case might be. It works like that. And it's one of the reasons why I plan on keeping a wide variety of shavers in my den to help address those times when my skin changes, and I got a razor for that as well as a blade. I know I keep on saying it, but I really do enjoy the nice cooling effect of this witch hazel. It's hard for me to transition from that witch hazel to a witch hazel that does not have menthol or peppermint or something in it. It's not an easy thing for me to do because I enjoy this part so much. It is really nice. That effect on my face just really calms everything down. Not that I had anything to calm down, but it just makes the face feel so good. This is good stuff. I can't remember for sure, and I could be wrong, and it may already be off sale because I think it was like last week when I noticed it. I think the whole set was on sale for $30, which is a darn good buy. If you split it up, 15 for the soap, 15 for the aftershave, that's a pretty good buy. 8.5 ounces of soap. That's a lot of soap. And this is a really nice scent. I think the next time I see this on sale, I'm going to get another bottle of aftershave. Maybe more than one. In other words, for a backup, because this scent is really nice. Wow. In other words, just for a soap like a Williams or whatever the case might be, paired up that way. Awesome stuff. I had a great shave. Hopefully this video turns out all right. Stay safe, stay healthy, and smooth shaves to you.